Alright guys, today we're going to talk about glazing our houses quick. Now, glazes are located behind the pink table, and I would like you to only use one color at a time, as I only have about 2 of each color. And they come in these jars like this, and there's also a little tile next to them that shows you what they look like after they're cooked. To open these, you need to remember lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, and you carefully set the lid aside. Now, look at the difference. Glaze doesn't turn darker and shiny until after it comes out of the kiln. So here's how it looks when I paint it on. In order for it to turn nice and shiny, I just need to make sure I use 3 coats. That means paint it on about 3 times. Sometimes 2 is enough too. Now, we're going to start with the background. Please pick the right size brush. Notice I'm starting with a big brush here first to get into these really big areas quickly. And I'm kind of just globbing it on, kind of dabbing and bouncing up and down with it to get it in those cracks. Okay, just like so. Now glaze dries fast. Like I said, you got to put it on about 3 times, but as soon as I'm done doing the gray over here, I can go back to where I started. Oh, it's hard for me to get in that spot there, so I'm going to take a skinny brush here. So you can use more than one brush at a time. Just make sure you clean them all. And we'll get this little side here. Okay, I'm going to put that in my water cup. Go back to my big brush and put on my second coat. See again, so it dries very fast. And you can put it on kind of heavier. A lot of times you might be fine with just 2 coats as well. But your goal is to not see, maybe if I kind of zoom in here, I can't quite see there, I'll find a better example. Your goal is not to see any of the white showing through. Okay, now you can also turn on the side and paint the edges of it too, but I told you guys last year, just do not flip it over and paint the back. Okay, so I'm going to paint the bottom edge here, and this side too. Now be careful not to drop this because we don't want it to break. Okay, let's set that there. I can kind of see a little bit of white showing through, so I'm going to just do a 3rd coat in some of those spots that I see. You can always go back later too. Okay, there we go. Now that I'm ready for a new color, I need to first go to my water cup, swirl it around, dab it on the bottom, get all that color out, and then I like to keep a paper towel by me to just dry it off. And then before I get my next color, remember, put this lid on, turn it to the right, put it on there the best you can, nice and tight, and then you can go get your next color. Now, let's say I want to do my tree next. Remember, I look for the color tiles to see what I like to use. Take it off. Even for something as small as that little tree bark though, I got to put it on 3 times. So I'm kind of getting the sides a little bit too. And there we go. Okay, I'll take a little bit more. There, that's small enough where I think 2 coats will be fine. Okay, wash it off. Put the cap on, put it back where you got it, and then go get a new color. Yeah, I'll try a little bit of light green next. Okay, clean my brush off in between colors, dry it off, then I can go to the next. You can see you just continue doing this until you get all the white spots covered up. Now you can also put colors on top of each other. If I'd want, I could go back and add a light green in there too. But again, you just want to make sure you cover up all the white spots and the sides. So there you go. Keep on going till you get it all. And make sure you put your colors back where you got them from. Thanks.